This is the boob light in question, and I don't like it.
Oh my God, it is so hideous. I'm gonna go take it down now.
You probably have a boob light somewhere in your house that might be a bit of an eyesore for you as well. And I'm guessing it's probably not okay with you either, which is probably why you're here today to see how I'm gonna change this one. So here I am looking at the boob light, trying to figure out how I remove the glass. These little fittings are attached with screws. So my plan is to let the ring of my new light fixture hang on top of those screws. Let's see if it works. These are the materials I'm planning on using. Could change as I go in this project. A 10-inch hoop and a 6-inch hoop, and then this little tiny hoop. 4mm single strand macrame cord, these natural beads in different sizes, and this clear jewelry cord, I think, because it actually has a bit of stretch and that might not be a good idea. Here I am attaching my cord. I'm folding the cord in half, taking the ends behind and around the hoop, and then pulling the ends through. Then I'm pushing the cord so they're nice and snug together. I want my cord to end up being about 6 inches in length. I'm wrapping my cord around a book that's about 6 inches wide, so when I cut the cord at the end, it's gonna end up being 12 inches. Which is perfect, because then when I use the lark's head knot to attach my cord to the hoop, it'll end at 6 inches. I'm flipping it over and gluing the back of each knot. I do this because I don't want them to loosen up later. I actually find gluing the knots super meditational, and attaching the cords is meditational too. Here I am combing out the fringe. I use a cutting mat underneath to protect the surface. I find dog brushes and stainless steel combs are the best tools for this. The comb is really great for getting into those really close areas to the knot. I opted for single strand cord instead of 3-ply cord because it is way easier to comb out. I do suggest wearing a mask whenever you're combing out fringe because the little particles are loose and floating through the air and you really don't want to be breathing those in. My shirt tells all. A tripod is a great way to hold your hoop while you straighten out all the cords. Now I'm onto the beaded section. I opted for fishing wire instead of the stretchy jewelry stuff. The stretch didn't seem like a good idea. Truth be told, I tried thin cotton cord first and I kiboshed that idea. It just wasn't working out the way I wanted it to. I make the fishing wire twice as long as I need and I double knot it onto the ring. After trying a couple ways, this seemed to be the easiest method. So then I put both of the cords through the beads. I'm stringing the beads from largest to smallest onto the cord. In the description thingy below, I'm going to list all the materials I'm using, including the sizes of beads and how many. Then I knot the end of the beads, and next I secure the fishing wire to the small ring with a triple knot. And I'm cutting off the end of the wire. You can see the look I'm going for here, and I have many more beaded sections to go. And by the way, this is way easier if you put your beads into bowls, and that's eventually what I did. My learning curve is benefiting you. Many, many more still to do. I kept adding strings of beads until the little beads on that hoop were all touching each other. Now this looks so cool like this. I cut 4 pieces of fishing wire to attach the beaded ring to the macrame ring. I'm double knotting each of those cords onto the beaded hoop. I don't think it's easy for you to see how I'm doing this, but I'm wrapping the cord around the upper ring and then finding the spot I want to tie it off. It was tedious, I'm not gonna lie. I found it really hard to get that smaller ring with the beads centered with the macrame ring. I first did it the way you saw me doing it on the tripod, and then just to align it a little bit better, I ended up flipping a bar stool upside down and working on it, and I eventually did get it. A little bit of patience is required for this project. So I ended up getting it mounted, and I'm pretty in love with it. I'm gonna let you figure out yours on your own because I think every light fixture is different and I have no idea what you're dealing with. If you want an easier macrame light project, watch this tutorial next.